Welcome to 7 Report. Today we're taking our first look at the Kanger SUBOX Mini starter kit in black and in white. So let's get these boxes open, see what they look like inside, then we'll put some juice in them, come back and do a first vape. Well, here's how they come packaged. The Kanger does not want to slide off of there. SUBOX Mini, the black edition and the white edition. Let's see if I can get that slide off a little easier. And when you open them up, get that out of the direct light. That's a good looking kit. You have the KBOX Mini and the Subtank Mini in black and white. Well, let's leave the white one over here a little bit and pull these individually out. There's the mod. It's 5 on, 5 off. There's your wattage increase and decrease buttons right there. Increase and decrease. Your OLED display. Let's turn it on. There we go. It comes on. It says Kanger Tech. Then it shows you the wattage, also the battery level, the volts once you fire it, and the ohms of the connected tank. Of course, we don't have a tank connected to this yet. And it does take an 18650 external battery that is not included with the kit. And then there's the Kanger Subtank Mini in black, and of course the white one comes in white. And it has the newer airflow. Let's see how close we can get this and still keep it in focus. I don't know if you can tell that is wide open. You turn it once and it'll click in to let you know when you've got it there. And there's the medium airflow setting. And there's a third setting that is even smaller. And that's a really small hole for a very tight draw. Kanger started using this airflow system on the Subtank Plus, and now any of the newer mini versions also have it. Then it comes with the a 1.5 ohm coil OCC, which is new. The other Subtanks came with a 1.2 ohm and the 0.5 ohm. And I don't know if you can be able to read that on there or not. They've got an awful lot etched into the base of these coils now, depending on the type of juice you're using, how much VG it is. And once I get to the owner's manual, it's a lot easier to read that on there. And it does have the removable drip tip, and it just pulls right out of the Pyrex like that. And you see that's, I'm hoping that's baked on painting, and the drip tip just pulls out. So there we have it all disassembled. Let's move this back so it's actually in the shot. It'll help to set that up straight. And we'll put the drip tip back on there. And below this, a fairly comprehensive owner's manual, the USB charging cable so that you can charge your external battery while it's still on the unit, and it does have pass-through capability so that you can continue to vape as you're charging. Then inside here, this is a new improved RBA. They call it the Mini RBA Plus, with new improved juice channels. Then the 1.5 ohm OCC, and then for the RBA it comes with some of the organic Japanese cotton, and also a screwdriver and some screws and a couple extra pre-wrapped coils are in there. Now the only thing missing from this setup that would come if you would buy one of the tanks separately, there's no additional O-rings in here, and there's not an extra Pyrex glass tube for it. Let's take a quick look at the owner's manual. Get that out of the way. I'm not sure with that light how much you're going to be able to see. It tells you what's included, how to turn it on and off, all the different parts, talks about wicking and rebuilding the RBA, filling the e-juice, adjusting the airflow, how to charge it. And let's see if it's got the information on the coils that I was looking for. It might not have that right here. It does go from 7 watts to 50 watts, although with a coil above 1.6 ohm, output cannot reach 50 watts. It says right there in the manual. We'll come back with more information on the full review as well. This is just our first look at it. Let's go ahead and put that tank back together. And I'll put it on there for you so you can see how it looks fully assembled. Then we'll come back, put some e-juice in there, let that cotton really soak up the e-juice, and fire it up. That's really a good looking setup. It's very small. I'll have to compare it to the E-Leaf. This is the E-Leaf iStick 50 watt, and they're about the same height, but you can tell that the KBOX Mini is not quite as wide. It's curved on both sides as well. We already turned it on, so let's see if it's reading. Now it's reading that coil at 1.0 ohms. It could be that that's just not quite tight enough yet. Let's see. I had some trouble with this earlier when I first set it up. It wasn't on there quite tight enough. Let's see. Now it's still showing at 1.0 ohms. I'll have to play with that a little bit. You increase the wattage in 0.1 increments, or decrease it if you hold it down. That change will speed up a little bit, and actually it's going in full ohms, full watts once you hold it down for a little bit, looks like, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to fill the tank up with some juice, let it soak in, and take a first vape on it. Oh, before we do that, I almost forgot to show you the battery compartment. It's magnetic, and the battery just goes right in the side there. There's the, that might be upside down because the K is upside down. Let's try it this way. There we go. And there's the vents for your battery that make the Kanger K. Okay, we've got the tank back on the mod. We've got it filled with e-juice, and I did find that it wasn't in the manual, so this little card, the using guide, that tells you to soak the new coil and let it sit for about 30 seconds, which we did. And then it says choose suitable wattage to achieve the best flavor. When using the 0.5 ohm OCC, which we have in here, depending on the VG percentage of your e-juice. So for an 80 to 100% VG, they suggest a wattage setting of 15 to 40. For 50 to 70% VG, 15 to 50, and then a 20 to 40% VG, 15 to 60. Now, of course, the KBOX Mini, or the SUBOX Mini, is only capable of going up to 50 watts. So I'm going to take this up. Well, let's go to 35 here first and see how we do. 35 watts, because this is a max VG e-juice. Here we go. Well, that's good. This is the first time I've tried this e-juice. It's Trickster from Vapes Gone Wild in Noonan, Georgia, my local vape shop. It's sort of a trick cereal. This is set at the medium airflow. Oh man, that really pops. Let's take it up to 40 watts and see how we do. $40 watts. That's good. I really don't notice a whole lot of difference between 35 and 40. Let me try it with the airflow down to the tightest draw. That might give me a little bit warmer. Oh man, yeah, I'm really tasting a little bit of the tart lemony lime, but also a little bit more of the cherry on that tighter airflow. And let's open it up all the way on the airflow now. That is a much cooler vape and not as flavorful. I think I like it on the medium or the tighter airflow at 40 watts. That's pretty good. Well, thank you so much for stopping by 7 Report today. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the rest of the website, 7report.com. You do need to spell out the word 7. We'll be doing a full in-depth review of the SUBOX Mini, which is the KBOX Mini with the Subtank Mini starter kit from Kanger Tech. In the next week or so, I'll be using this exclusively over the course of the next week and a half to get a real feel for it, see if any problems come up or anything that I noticed that we didn't cover here in the first look. We will let you know about that if you follow us on Twitter or on Facebook. Hopefully you do both. At the bottom of this video in the description area and on the website 7report.com, I will have a link to Kanger Tech where you can order the white or the black SUBOX Mini starter kit. Kanger has them on their website for I think about $89. You have to pre-order them. They're not going to be available until I believe it's June the 10th. Thanks again for visiting us on 7 Report today. Please do keep coming back. We update both the website and the YouTube channel all the time. And embrace the vape.